Good afternoon, everyone. I'm News 8 meteorologist Ashley Baylor in the News 8 Now Stream Center. It is Tuesday, but for some reason, I keep thinking it's Wednesday. Probably because we have such bad weather on the way for Wednesday, so I'm just trying to get through the week and keep thinking it's the next day. It's not a good thing. You don't want to have to go back one day. But yeah, we're making our way through Tuesday here. We do not have a good Wednesday shaping up for us. Even today, it's been rather dreary with the clouds kind of dragging their heels. The temperatures have been seasonal to even on the milder side of things. So at least temperature-wise, it hasn't been too bad. But let's talk about Wednesday. We've got a lot to dive into here. So let's start with the fact we are going to see some scattered showers develop later on this evening. And by later on, I mean likely after 8 o'clock. So we'll get through the evening commute and most of dinner time perfectly dry. But these scattered showers will give way to steady rain by tomorrow morning, and we're going to be dealing with rain from start to finish tomorrow, and that rain is going to pick up in intensity at times. So out on the roads, that is going to reduce visibility, that ponding and puddling that can cause your car to hydroplane, and by the time this is really all said and done, we could pick up anywhere from 1.5 inches to about 3 inches of rain. So yes, I am hoping that'll put a solid dent in our drought. Of course, our drought monitor updates on Thursday, but the rain that we get on Wednesday will not be factored into that update. Now, let's also talk about the wind. Yeah, it's not just the wet weather, it's the windy weather on the way. The winds are going to be screaming from the south, gusting anywhere from 35 to 55, even upwards of 60 miles per hour in eastern Connecticut. So unfortunately, that does lead to the possibility of some scattered power outages. Of course, we'll keep you updated on all of this heading into tomorrow. I am hoping that the power outage issue is very minimal. Here's a look at our satellite and radar composite now, where, again, it's really just been a cloudy day. We're sitting at 46 degrees in New Haven. It's 44 in New London, 40 degrees in Windsor Locks. And I don't expect these numbers to go down overnight, and that's because as that wind starts to shift, it is going to draw in that mild air and cause temperatures to rise overnight. For now, winds are out of the east, ranging anywhere between 3 to 10 miles per hour, so nothing major there. But here's this high wind warning that we have in effect for New London, Middlesex, and along the shoreline of New Haven County. Otherwise, a wind advisory in effect for the rest of New Haven and Fairfield County. And I do expect that wind advisory will be extended into the northern half of Connecticut. But different forecast offices have put out different warnings and advisories so far. We actually have 3 National Weather Service offices that control Connecticut. Up in Litchfield, that one is the Albany National Weather Service. Hartford, Holland, and Wyndham, that is the Boston National Weather Service. And then the 4 southern counties is New York. We're a tiny little state, yet controlled by 3 different weather service offices. Somebody make it make sense. All right, so here's a look at the winds going into Wednesday. The morning, it's going to be gusty, but the worst of it is going to come into the afternoon. So watch as this frontal boundary comes through. We're not only going to be dealing with the heaviest rain at that time, but the strongest winds. So you can see those winds streaming anywhere between 40, 45, 50, 55, possibly even upwards of 60 miles per hour heading into tomorrow afternoon. And of course, the worst of it comes at a very inconvenient time when people are going to be trying to get home from work, trying to get home from school, and the conditions are not going to be good. And I do want to note this, that because it is a south wind, if you're going to be driving anywhere along 95 or anywhere along the Merritt Parkway, that wind is going to be pushing against the side of your car. So you are going to need to hang onto your steering wheel. I know it may sound a little funny and a little hyped and a little unnecessary. Oh, trust me, you'll notice it tomorrow. So let's take a look at our hour by hour, which will again show some of those scattered showers starting to move in around 8, 9 o'clock. Those scattered showers giving way to steady rain by tomorrow morning. This is normally the point where I would say make sure you have an umbrella. Well, that's all well and good for tomorrow morning, but when that wind really starts to pick up, your umbrella probably not going to serve you very well because it'll be inside out 2 miles away. Now watch as we head through midday tomorrow. That's when we're going to start to see some of these pockets of heavier rain indicated by these splashes of oranges and reds. And that continues into tomorrow evening. So here we are at 5 o'clock. As I said, this frontal boundary will come through, cause the heaviest rain and the strongest winds at that time. So this cold front has some teeth associated with it. And watch the rain as it starts to wrap up right around midnight heading into Thursday morning. Now, with all the rain that we anticipate, we do have a flood watch that has been hoisted for Litchfield, Hartford, and Holland County, waiting to see if that extends to any other counties. But as I said before, statewide, we could see anywhere from 1 inch to 2 inches, maybe upwards of 3 inches of rain. So tonight, showers to steady rain, temperatures holding steady in the low to mid 40s and then rising through tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, it's going to be a wet and windy day. Temperatures are going to be in the low 60s. That would feel nice if it didn't come with the clouds and the rain and the wind. Here's a look at your 8-day shoreline forecast where we get into Thursday. Temperatures are going to drop significantly. We're going to see a 20 to 25 degree temperature drop heading into Thursday. That day will feature increasing sunshine. Friday and Saturday, both days will feature lots of sun, but Friday is going to be a rather chilly day with temperatures only in the mid-30s. And then Saturday, we're talking highs in the upper 30s to low 40s, so not much of an improvement there. Now, Sunday, we were originally watching for the possibility of some rain showers on Sunday. I will say our two primary computer models are trending drier for Sunday, but still leaving the early part of next week unsettled. So for now, I'm leaving a chance of showers in for Monday, possibly into Tuesday morning, and even next Wednesday has a little bit of a question mark around it, but let's just get through this initial batch of rain, shall we? All right. So that's what we have going on. Of course, we'll keep you updated throughout the day of when that heavy rain comes in, when the strongest winds start to pick up. And again, my hope is that we don't have any significant outages, but definitely some power outages looking somewhat likely going into eastern, especially southeastern Connecticut. So down in New London County, I would say you guys would be the most susceptible to seeing some of those power outages just because where we expect the highest wind gusts. So unfortunately for me, I have a nice inflatable Bluey in my yard. I'm not sure where that's going to be. Bluey is going to be blown away into whatever neighbor's yard, I'm sure. So if you do have any inflatables outside for your Christmas decorations, probably best idea to make sure those are secure heading into tomorrow. All right, in the meantime, we keep it light, we keep moving. I'll catch you back here tomorrow. Take care.